Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with a Hollywoke hot take. All things Hollywood, all things Hollywoke. So smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Please check out my books. Links in the description. Wokeistan, a novel. Hollywoke, another novel, political satire. And of course the Pineys, books 1 through 6. Comedy horror in South Jersey. Book 7 dropping soon. Book 7 dropping soon. And you could read them for free if you have Kindle Unlimited. An ebook. And Wokeistan is an audiobook. So check that out. I did the voices myself. Now, we're going to get into it. We're doing one of these on YouTube, so I have to be very careful. I did another segment about certain subject matters in another video on Bitchute and Rumble. So check out our Bitchute and Rumble. I'm sure it's that segment about Gail Simone, the comics writer, and her thoughts on J.K. Rowling, and then the News Blast. Now, Jennifer Aniston doubles down on shunning friends over vax status. Okay, whatever. Like, that's an issue in L.A. I don't really think it's an issue in L.A., but go for it, I guess. Star Trek Lower Decks Tawny Newsome says Deep Space Nine's Kiera Nerys is basically Antifa. I know, Joan, Antifa. Here, come over here. I got stuff on the grill, and you're ruining my whole group. We got to go through this fast. I don't want the stuff to burn. Yeah, so she's a criminal who hurts people? Does she light the Enterprise on fire? And I realize Lower Decks is supposed to be a comedy, but, you know, whatever. It's not the kind of comedy I would have did for Star Trek. I think I told you guys about me and my friend pitched a comedy Star Trek live action version, but you know, you just look at the eyes on this character at her design, and you could say she's out of her mind, and which is like, what would they do with someone like that in the Star Trek universe? I think actually turning on, you know, putting all the lefty stuff in the Star Trek universe with real consequences would be an amazing show. Because then, you know, you could have those very smart next generation characters or whomever who are like way past that sort of leftist nonsense go, you know, this can't work, right? You know, communism failed a bunch of times and millions of people died. But, you know, these guys are too busy promoting communism, I guess. Checking over WND. Woman sues McDonald's after burger ad compelled her to break Lent fast. Mouth-watering cheeseburger commercial lowered her defenses. Oh no! Oh, this is from the New York Post via WND. Okay, how's it? I would love to see that lawsuit happen. Can you imagine? If the precedent was set that, oh, I couldn't stop myself, you had to pay me. That would be amazing. It would be amazing precedent. I don't think it's going to happen. Teen Vogue urges Gen Z to mobilize, build socialist future. No future under capitalism. Yeah, that's Teen Vogue. I said that. This was something we parodied in Wokeistan, a novel. It was shocking to me to learn that Teen Vogue was like left of left. You know, oh, here's the latest cosmetics. Here's some fingernail polish you might be interested in. And oh, by the way, Karl Marx is hot. That's Teen Vogue magazine now, apparently. They are promoting socialism all day long. And it's, I think it's probably fortunate that nobody really reads magazines anymore, because I gotta imagine this was a huge deal at one point. Now I guess it's just a brand and a website, and I guess there's some magazines somewhere where old people don't read Teen Vogue, and I don't even know how they try to market Teen Vogue to young kids, because unless it's on their phones, they don't care. So I guess this is a bunch of middle-aged women trying to push their socialist agenda because it's cool. Oh yeah, the kids all love Antifa and Karl Marx. Let's do that. Oh yes, I'm a good person. I'm a good person too. That's how I imagine, and that's my little play about the meeting at Teen Vogue. Excuse me, Tucker. Obama's scaled back 60th birthday party bash. Celeb arrivals begin to show who's in, who's out. So, let's see. Jay-Z and Beyonce, of course. You can't jettison them. Larry David, Conan O'Brien. Really? You're gonna invite Larry David? You Obamas, something weird's gonna happen with him. I didn't realize I had to park my own car, okay, no, that's no problem, and then something weird happened. He's gonna do a whole show about it. I'm just watching Curb Your Enthusiasm again, by the way. I seen a few of the episodes, but I didn't have HBO. Now I got HBO Max, so I'm slowly going through them. It's so cringy, though, sometimes. It's hard. It's hard for me to even watch them. The show's so genius. Conan O'Brien. David Axelrod. He's a hardcore dem. Yeah, he's got to be there. Oh, they were asked to not attend. Yeah, I would have cut them out. I would have cut out Larry David. Hey, he was going to do something weird. He wants to think that this is going to be small and intimate, but I don't think we have the same definition of intimate, Martha's Vineyard resident says. Yeah, I mean, he might as well have it. If he has more than 10 people, it's going to be crazy because they're all going to be mega famous. Might as well just have the damn thing. And then the idea that you're going to be saying, well, I scaled it down because of what. Yeah, no one's going to believe it. Rose McGowan slams lizard people, Joe Biden, Alyssa Milano, Andrew Cuomo, your time is up. Ugh, if only. If only, Rose. If only. You're one of the few activists that seem to be consistent. Good for you for speaking out. MSNBC host, if kids aren't in school, it's because of Republicans didn't get vaccinated. Pins blame for school closure on GOP voters. What's pins mean? Nicole Wallace declared. Yeah, she's another one. Screams a bunch on MSNBC. Who cares? Disgraced Golden Globes group approves diversity reforms in wake of boycotts. Yeah, that'll help. I'm sure that'll help get people watch the Golden Globes. The embattled 84-member press association voted 63-19 in favor of the new measures. 2 abstaining, apparently. Of a new board that will, for the first time, include several non-members. Yeah, in other words, I guess they're going to do some sort of real racial and gender quota. Yeah, that'll make things go really smoothly in your board meetings. Good luck with that. German coach is kicked out of the Olympics for punching horse who refused to cooperate while leading athlete, leaving her in tears and ruining her chances of gold in modern pentathlon. Why the hell did she punch the horse? Seems very counterproductive. Don't punch horses. Horses are nasty. They'll bite the F out of you. Bill Maher. Media has people wound up about variant of the variant with what. That is true. That is true. I believe. And he said it, so I can repeat it. YouTube. Yeah, and that's about all I can say about it on YouTube. Box office. The Suicide Squad struggles in opening with $12.2 million on Friday. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a struggle. I guess they were expecting bigger. I can't see this movie. I know it's going to be great, but I do like James Gunn's direction. I really liked it on the Guardians of the Galaxy, Joe. But I can't support John Cena in any way. No, I'm not supporting China. No, thank you. Maher again. Wokeness will get people killed. Slams New York Times for not digging into what origins. Good. Bill is kind of the last honest liberal. Keep at it, Bill. My old boss. Gotta love him. BBC Sport mistakenly identifies Tokyo Mobile Suit Gundam unicorn statue as a transformer. Yeah, that you really upset the weebs on that one. Get your stuff in line there, BBC. Yeah, you can't just say it's a transformer. Even I know the difference. Amanda Milialis, dissident content creators are saving our culture by disconnecting it from politics. Yes. Yeah. So you got to try to do that. I'm trying to do that with the Pineys. It's I know almost no politics. There's one story where they're on a college campus and there's a little bit, but not much. Um, it's really meant to be fun and exciting, and that's what it is. It's thrilling. It's pulp fiction kind of stuff. So that's what I'm working on. Not political at all, I say, and that's probably good. And it's what the Comicsgate guys are doing, and they're very, very successful at it. Mark Hamill mocks new Donald Trump cards and compares them to the bad guys from Germany. Yeah, I saw this. Yeah, what are you doing, Mark? I mean, you were kind of cool when you stood up to the Last Jedi guys, and now it's like you're going further and further left. It's like these guys just don't have their finger on the pulse anymore. It's sad, but it's true. It's another tone-deaf take from a celebrity. So, he's always been an anti-Trumper. It makes me want to not support him. And I kind of wanted to support him, even though I don't really support Star Wars anymore. Now I'm like, oh, okay, all right, I'll find something else to watch. There's always something else to watch. Disney's Grownish smears police as bad guys with race trying to murder innocent black people. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, Disney's pretty woke, right? This is a Disney-owned freeform TV series called Grownish. That's a spin-off of ABC's Blackish. Oh, okay. I know that show. Yeah, I wouldn't watch this. What is it on Disney Plus? I don't know. And people they don't want to be preached to. Entertainment's supposed to be escapism, but not this much escapism. Ooh, excuse me. Crunchyroll claims High Guardian Spice will arrive on platform, gives no release date. Yellow Flash was doing a video about this, so I looked it up. I watched the trailer. I couldn't get through it. It is sappy, the sappiest thing I've ever seen. It's being touted as, it's all women, and it's all girls, and it's going to be great. And I guess 4-year-olds might enjoy it because there are a lot of colors, but beyond that, I felt the story was very derivative. It looks way too sappy and a bit woke, and it borrows from Harry Potter and anime stuff, and they're billing it as anime, but this style is barely anime. I mean, I guess you could call it that, but it looks awful. It just looks awful. And finally, Barbara Streisand gushes over Biden for his honesty, integrity, and ignores his history of lies. Look, how old is Barbara Streisand? She's got to be 70s, 80s, possibly. She's as old as Biden. She doesn't know. Someone like her, as old as her, she's not really tuned into what's going on. She just follows the news like some of my older relatives do. They don't really get it. They don't understand that those newspapers and those networks are no longer functioning as they were. Back in the day, they functioned as real news. It was the only place to get news. And there was a certain bar there. There was a certain balance. That's all gone. It's all gone. I haven't seen network news in, I think I've seen the local news, but network news, to actually sit down and watch a network newscast or CNN or something like that, it's been years. And I feel more informed than I ever did than I was when I was watching that stuff. When I was watching that stuff, it was they gaslit people a lot in the 90s. They always did, but you could start seeing it in the 90s. And then with the advent of the internet, forget it. The mask just comes off once you dig into it. But people in her age range, they're just not going to do that. They don't understand the internet. They kind of do, and they kind of use it, and it's kind of a novelty to them. Still a novelty to them. They're they're still living in the late 80s, early 90s. Oh, that internet, it's so neat. But they see it as a monolith. They don't understand that it's everything now. Everything that they used to care about got sucked into that a long time ago. And what they're seeing now is this, shadow of a shadow of a shadow in the form of newspapers and TV networks. So anyhow, that's all I can say about Hollywood on YouTube. So Joan and I got something on the grill. We'll see you guys in the next one.